Number 10. Bakumatsu. The Bakumatsu was an era in which the souls of young men burned with anxiety for their country's future. Takasugi Shinsaku, a soldier of fortune from Chosu, sneaks aboard a government ship with his comrade Katsura Kogoro in search of a mysterious timepiece with the power to manipulate time that he fears the government wishes to keep for themselves. Rather than allow such power to fall into the wrong hands, Takasugi plans to destroy the artifact, but, having obtained it, the artifact is quickly stolen, forcing the pair to follow the mysterious thief to the seat of government in Kyoto. However, when they arrive in the capital, they discover that the government has been overthrown and the deity Susanoo now reigns in its place. The streets of the city and the people in them are much different than Takasugi and Katsura remembered. The times may have changed, but their mission hasn't. Takasugi and Katsura resolve to reset time and save their nation from the nefarious forces trying to hijack it. Number 9. Infinite Dendrogram. In the year 2043, Infinite Dendrogram, the world's first successful full-dive VR MMO, was released. In addition to its ability to perfectly simulate the five senses, along with its many other amazing features, the game promised to offer players a world full of infinite possibilities. Nearly 2 years later, soon-to-be college freshman Reggie Mukudori is finally able to buy a copy of the game and start playing. With some help from his experienced older brother Shu and his partner Embryo, Reggie embarks on an adventure into the world of Infinite Dendrogram. Just what will he discover and encounter in this game world known for its incredible realism and infinite possibilities? Number 8. Ixion Saga DT. The game and anime follow Kan Hosake, a boy who embarks on a journey from our world to an alternate world known as Mira, which is full of a mysterious energy known as Alma. After saving Princess Ecolarte from attackers, he soon finds himself in the middle of a struggle around Alma. Number 7. Amatsuki. Tokidoki Rikugo is a history-hating student who flunks out of his Japanese history course. His high school forces him to make up for his failed grade by attending a special museum lecture. Its star exhibit, a vast recreation of the Edo period, promises to alleviate the delinquent students' poor grades with an elaborate simulation of the Tokugawa Shogunate, the Edo Bakumatsu walking tour and exhibition. Knowing next to nothing about samurai culture or the times he's walked into, he is quickly surprised to learn of the superstitious nature of Japan during the 1600s. Quickly dismissing the existence of gods and demons, he is shocked when confronted by a demon on a bridge, who attacks the unsuspecting high schooler. Saved by a mysterious swordsman named Kuchiha, he discovers that he can no longer escape the simulation at the History Museum. Meeting another swordsman named Kan Shinonome, he discovers another contemporary that was trapped in the simulation before him. Quickly adjusting to his new home, Tokidoki must now help protect the village from demons, while uncovering the mystery of both the simulation and the company that created it. Itai wo naiya nano di bokuryoku kyoku furishitai to omomiyasu. After an enthusiastic invitation from her friend, Katie Hanjo reluctantly agrees to try New World Online, a very popular VR MMO played by thousands of people across Japan. Naming her in-game character Maple, she sets out on her journey. As a complete novice to such games, she allocates all of her stat points into Vitality, desiring not to get hurt. With not a single point in any other stat, Maple has extraordinarily high defense, but she can't move quickly or hit hard. This doesn't end badly for her, however. Due to her high defense, Maple acquires overpowered skills such as Total Defense, Poison Immunity, and Devour. These skills, along with the incredibly powerful items she obtains, allows her to obliterate most enemies in a single hit. After only a few days of playing the game, Maple claims 3rd place in a server-wide event, gaining a reputation as a player who is both unkillable and absurdly powerful. Despite her overpowered character, Katie has much to learn. As she progresses through the game, she meets new friends and acquaintances, helping her complete new levels and events. Through all of her adventures, she may even pick up some other crazy skills that exceed all expectations. Yumekui Mary. Yumekui Mary begins with Yumeji Fujiwara, a seemingly average high school student. But 10 years ago, Yumeji gained the ability to see the dream auras of other people around him. This ability allows Yumeji to predict what type of dreams people are likely to have next. The dreams of others may not be a mystery to Yumeji, but his own dreams have recently left him puzzled. In dream after dream, Yumeji has been pursued by an army of cats led by John Doe, who claims he needs Yumeji's body to enter the real world. These strange occurrences get stranger when Yumeji meets Nightmare Mary, a dream demon seeking to return to her own world. Using his powers, Yumeji decides to assist Mary in getting back home. But Mary's very presence in the real world means that the barrier separating dreams and reality has been broken, and not all the dream demons intend on coming to Earth peacefully. Hachinante Soriwanai Desho. Shingo Ichinomiya, a 25-year-old man working at a firm company while thinking of tomorrow's busy working day, goes to sleep. However, when he woke up, he found himself in a room unknown to him and realized that he is inside a 6-year-old's body, taking over his body and mind. He soon learns from the memories of the boy that the boy was born as the youngest child of a poor noble family living in a backcountry. Having no administrative skill, he can't do anything to manage the vast land his family has. Fortunately, he is blessed with a very rare talent, the talent of magic. Unfortunately, while his talent could bring prosperity to his family, in his situation it only brought disaster. This is the story of the boy Wendelin von Benno Baumeister opening his own path into a harsh world. Knights and Magic. Having died in a car accident, Tsubasa Kurata, an otaku from modern Japan, is reborn into the Fremavia Kingdom, a medieval world where powerful mechs called Silhouette Knights are used to fight horrific demonic beasts. Born into a noble family under the name of Ernesti Echeverria and bestowed with prodigious magical abilities, he enrolls into Royal Lahelia Academy. This school of magic trains young men and women on how to pilot the Silhouette Knights, prepping them to protect the kingdom from threats, both demonic and human. Ernesti teams up with the twins named Adeltrude and Archid Alter, with the goal to create his own Silhouette Knight one day, a feat unheard of for several centuries.
Evolution. This is the future.
Arata Kangatari. As a young boy from a noble family in Amawakuni, Arata has always expected to make life his own, until word of the princess growing weak reaches his city. Unbeknown to him, his grandmother had claimed him to be female at birth, and now, with no other girls to succeed the princess from the matriarchal Heim clan, he is next in line for the throne. Disguised as a woman awaiting a replacement to be found, Arata witnesses an assassination attempt on the princess by none other than her own guard, the 12 Shinsho. The crime is pinned on his head, forcing Arata to escape into the Kando forest, where it is said that no one comes out the same. Meanwhile, in modern-day Japan, Arata Hinohara longs for escape from the cruelty of his classmates. Hearing his name called from an alley, he wanders from his path and unwittingly switches universes with Arata from Amawakuni. With his own power as a newly awakened Sho, a warrior able to wield Hayagami, weapons with the power of gods, and the help of his companions he meets along his journey, Hinohara sets out to restore order. Hinamatsuri. While reveling in the successful clinching of a prized vase for his collection, Yoshifumi Nida, a Yakuza member, is rudely interrupted when a large, peculiar capsule suddenly materializes and falls on his head. He opens the capsule to reveal a young, blue-haired girl who doesn't divulge anything about herself but her name, Hina, and the fact that she possesses immense powers. As if things couldn't get any worse, she loses control and unleashes an explosion if her powers remain unused. Faced with no other choice, Nida finds himself becoming her caregiver. To let her use her powers freely, Nida asks Hina to help out with a construction deal, which goes smoothly. But while this is happening, a rival Yakuza group covertly attacks his boss. To Nida's shock, his colleagues later pin the blame on him. Tasked with attacking the rival group in retaliation, Nida steals himself and arrives at their hideout. But suddenly, Hina unexpectedly steps in and helps him wipe out the entire group. As it turns out, Hina might just become a valuable asset to Nida and his Yakuza business, provided she doesn't use her powers on him first. And so, the strange life of this unusual duo begins.
Alright everyone, that's it for today's video. Did you guys enjoy this list? Or find any anime you're interested in? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments, and please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're new, remember to turn on notifications for more upcoming Top 10 videos.